I have some curiosities after listening to several of your interviews and also after reading your book. Something comes up that is very relevant today, the great divide that we see in the United States. And I'd really love it if you wouldn't mind sharing your perspective on what you see as common ground where we can all meet and come together to bridge the gap.
Well, there is a great divide. I mean, the divide is not just with regard to political parties, but it's also ideological, with regard to many issues, if you will. I mean, from a political standpoint, I'm a political independent, and now a little over 50% of all registered voters are political independents, and the parties are losing market share. The Democrats tend to have too many people from the far left who in power, and the Republicans have too many people on the far right in power, when in reality, a vast majority of the country is in what I call the sensible center, center right, center left, probably 60%. I think what you have to do is you have to focus on principles and values. And I'll give an example. In my book, American 2040 is still a superpower, question mark, I was able to engage broad cross sections of the American people about how do we put our finances in order. And the way that I did it is I tried to get them to agree on a goal, and I tried to get them to agree on principles and values that would bring people together rather than divide them apart. Things like pro-growth, socially equitable, culturally acceptable, integrity, political feasibility, meaningful bipartisan support, things that would bring people together rather than divide them apart. And by employing that approach, I got 77 to 97% agreement on a whole range of spending, tax, and other political and other reforms that would help put our country on a much better path. And unfortunately, our elected officials all too frequently don't take that approach. In addition, they tend to think they have all the answers rather than going to the American people, listening to them, then putting together the proposals to move forward.